Hi, I'm Parth. I'm a Google Workspace data analytics and automation expert. Today going to talk about Canvas, the Canvas feature in Google Sheets. In Google ecosystem, we had multiple ways to create dashboards before. One of the ways is this one, where we can create dashboards directly inside Google Sheet. As you can see, we can insert different types of charts, and then we can create these KPIs using normal cells. We can have drop downs, and as you can see, we have different types of charts, and we have a table option as well. Then we have this Looker Studio, or is called Google Data Studio, and here we can create advanced level charts and dashboards, and here we can integrate external data, even import data from BigQuery among other cloud services, and then we can create dashboards like this. And now Google Sheet, which they keep improving, they have added a new option where we can create dashboards using AI. I'm going to show you how simple that is. I'm going to show you three different types of charts in Google Sheets. One is Kanban, and then we have a basic dashboard using this sales data, and then I'm going to show you how we can recreate this advanced level of dashboard in Canvas using simple prompts. Alright, so we have this first set of data, and this is just basically a sales pipeline, and I'm going to show you how to create a canvas here. You go to this option, you click on create canvas, or you can go to insert and then create canvas as well. So let's just simply prompt create a Kanban board. It takes some time and it will create a board. Okay, so now it has created the new canvas, and we can see it here. So we have all these details, we have a nice Kanban board, and it doesn't look like a spreadsheet anymore, and we can even drag and drop the items. And let's move one of these to lost. Okay, now I would like to make some changes to this. First of all, I'd like to remove this won and lost items from the total pipeline. Right now it's including those two figures, and then I want to add the total size of each of the stages in Kanban. Right now it's showing the number. I also want to see the dollar. Then I want to add two more KPIs: total number of low confidence wins, and then total high confidence wins. And I don't want the numbers, or maybe both the numbers as well as the dollar. So we need this data. Let's make it 50%. Again, it takes a bit of time. I'll be back. So it has completed the process, and now you can see that it has the low confidence wins, that is 1. That means one item is there which is less than or equal to 50%, and it is a win. And there is high confidence losses, these two, so 50% or more, but it's a loss, so high confidence losses. Now we have added the numbers here as well, and this is something you can do as well. You can add customers in real time. Let's say add customer X, deal owner, and then we can add a size of 10, and then if I create the deal, it will directly go to the database. For some reason it has created here, but yeah, so it directly goes to the database. Now let's go to the next dashboard. that is the leads basic, this is basically sales basic dashboard. And we have quantity, unit price, total price, we have product names, sales representative, everything. And then we are going to create a canvas, and let me give it the prompt. So we are building a dashboard where we have some filters, date range, and then we have region, then we have sales representative. So we are giving it the filters, and then we want the KPIs, total revenue, total orders, and then we need some charts. I have mentioned what charts I need, and then I'm going to give it the prompt. Now it has created this nice dashboard. We have the date range, and then we have region. You can filter using the region. Then we have the sales representative. You can filter using that as well, but we'd like to keep it all for now. Then we have the KPIs, then the dashboard, and if I remove the region or change it, and then you are going to see the changes here as well. And I should have all here. So yeah, after selecting all, you can see all the data, top 10 products by revenue as well. What I want is I have a top representative here as KPI. What I want is I just want to make one change. I want to have a top product as well. So this is the prompt I'm giving, top product as KPI. All the filters should be applicable to this KPI as well. So I submit. It takes a bit of time. So it has added the top product and then the top product name. Maybe we can make it a little bit wider, and then you can see that is indeed the top product, coconut macarons. You can even prompt it to make it wider. Within this particular process, there is a JavaScript code. It's actually in React. If you understand React, then you can see the code. It gives you basically everything. And if you really understand the code, you can even prompt it to use a particular field instead of this field or whatever, and then you can make changes as well. Now let's move to the next dashboard. This is the advanced dashboard. This is something I created manually using insert and then chat, and then we are going to replicate this using the canvas. So I go to the insert option and then click on create canvas. Then now I am going to show you the prompt here. So this is the prompt: build a sales summary dashboard with the following filters. We have the filters, then KPI cards, then we have the charts, and then I have a table, pivot table here below everything. Now I copy the prompt, and then we are going to give it to the create canvas option. And it takes a lot of time because I have added a lot of KPIs, a lot of filters and tables and charts. So we'll be back after it has created the dashboard. So this is the dashboard it has created. We have the highest sales month, and just to compare it, we can open it in a different file. As you can see, we have the highest sales month of August 2024. You can see that. And then highest commission month is also the same, and average sales per month, and then average commission month. The numbers are a bit off because it sometimes uses the wrong dates. I have multiple dates in the data. If I am going to show you the data, I have appointment date, sold date, RTP date. We have a lot of dates. So it takes a bit of changes to make sure it is using the correct date, but you can see what date it is using here again in the code as well. You can see it is taking RTP date and then RTP year, RTP month, and sometimes it should take sold date as well. So you can check the code, but it does a pretty good job of creating the canvas from scratch using just the prompt. I hope that is helpful, but go ahead and then make some charts using prompt. It mostly works great when you are doing it with a smaller data set, or at least creating smaller number of charts and KPIs. And you can even create a few KPIs and few charts and then add more charts to it later. It just helps if you be specific while creating the prompt, so that if there are multiple dates, then you can give it which exact date to use, so that it is very specific and it uses that particular date for a particular chart or particular table. Do let me know if you have any questions as well. Thank you.